Why am I on Ari right now? I don't... What the hell? Move list. How do I change character? View next champ. There we go. Oh, she's like a Rekka character. What the hell? Okay, so it doesn't go through the... Oh, it does! Cool. Okay, yep. Yep. It's kind of sick. This is gonna get insanely annoying. I'm gonna... Oh, that's gonna be insufferable. I'm hit. I'm basically hit. Okay, fair enough. Oh, no air dash. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting in terms of an air dash, but I don't know. Anytime I don't have one, it leaves me a little bit sore. Giving Vi negative edge electrics is so silly. Huh? Oh yeah, she's got like a double jump, yeah. But I mean like a forward, give me misfortune type beat. Wait, she has negative edge electrics. What do you mean? Where? Oh, I think I see it. That's kind of sick. Hold on a minute. Does she get it off of lights as well? Oh my god, they really fucking... Okay, they kind of ball the fuck out. They maybe know what they're doing. Hold on a minute. You give me a character that's more complicated than just like they do projectiles and suddenly I'm lost. And some people would say that that's less complicated. Some people would be like, this just makes more sense. And I'm like, how does it make more sense? Have none of you people ever played Counter-Strike? You shoot the gun and a man dies. I punch a man and he's still alive. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe just like holding A long is in my blood. And so you tell me to hold like A long, but you can see from point to point. And I'm just like, I get it. Give me the AWP and I'll do the business. I'm guessing that I could do like an assist to combo into the electric version of that, but maybe I'm just getting the timing wrong. It's super tight from what I remember. That's kind of sick. They gave me the execution barrier in my anime fighter. Tom, are you sure you're allowed to do that? They'll kill you. Every single decision in this game was made by Tom Cannon, just so you know. It's actually a one-man dev team. I don't know why they did that at Riot. Someone better investigate why that happened. Okay, so I'm guessing it's probably easier to get the first hit of the light and then get the electric, or get the just frame for the medium, instead of trying to get like just frame light, because that doesn't feel good in my bones. I endured an AI Prada, oh god. AI Prada ad twice to be here. I'm so sorry. I had like a moment the other day where I got so angry at an ad that I had to like just turn the fucking computer off. It's there's an ad on Twitch at the moment, or maybe it's not right now, but it was like a week ago, where it's Coinbase and they're doing an ad where the price of everything is going up, but everybody is in this like dystopia where they just treat everything as normal. And it's like, this is a really good ad. It's like, oh, this is very, like, aware of the times. And then a big, like, Coinbase logo shows up at the end. And it's just... So you want me to sit here and go, I have no money. I might as well flush the rest of it down the toilet. No, but you don't get it. There's a 1 in 400 million chance that Doge goes to the moon. Except the value isn't actually that high. I've actually manipulated the odds because I have vested interest in the coin going up. But no, it's to the moon. It's to the moon, brother. You don't get it, man. You're just behind the times. Oh, I can do another one. Oh, I can just keep going after that. Okay. Can I do it after that one as well? Like, can I... Oh, okay. So I was hoping, if I do an electric version, I need to not call it an electric version because it's going to come and piss me off. If I do a just frame version or a charge version of this, I can do another dash immediately after. Whereas if I don't get the charge version, I can't do anything. So I would have to rely on an assist. That's kind of fucking tight. You know what? I'm done with training mode. I've trained enough. Get me in the fucking game. How do you play Gun and Aegis in this game? Not every game is... Tom Cannon doesn't just, like, shove them in there and just go, hoo-hoo, player. Follow my ARG riddle, and you too shall play a really broken character and the worst character in the game. Ooh. So many people are on fire in this lobby. What the fuck? Everyone's winning against everyone? here? Doesn't make any sense. You catch on fire at 2 in a row. Don't worry, I know. I've put my hands on the line and destroyed a couple of League of Legends players. I've destroyed a couple of League of Legends players on E-dates, and that feels fantastic. So I want to play Vi, and I want to play Ahri, because I already kind of know how to play Ahri. 2x assists so that I can just get them in and then do the back one. I thought E-daters were Valorant players. I mean, if you're playing video games in the modern age, I just assume that you're an E-dater, which might be, like, bad form on my own part, but it's how I truly feel. Oh, Jesus, we're playing a goofy Mario Party video game right now. Project L plus ratio. Chase, why are you on Megan's account? How do you feel about the lack of motion inputs? Well, I live in the real world, sometimes, and so I personally don't have a problem with it. I've played enough Counter-Strike to go, oh, I don't have to do a quarter circle in order to pull out my smoke grenade, that's fine. But I can see why, if you're like hardcore, I only play fighting games, heads kind of guy, it kind of throws your brain off a little bit. Because, I mean, even for me, as a certified normie, I have occasionally tried to do a Z motion to do a DP. Admittedly on characters that don't even have DPs, and so it's really on me. But, you know, trying to show a little bit of empathy here. Ooh, look at that, yeah. When this game had one motion input, 2-2, it felt ass. I don't remember that. Was that the last beta, or was it the beta before? Oh, supers were on 2-2. Yeah, I remember that. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, because it felt really weird to do down during, like, Yasuo level 3 combo. I remember that now. Also, I think I was doing the tutorial earlier. Did they get rid of advancing guard doing requiring meter? Am I correct in thinking that? I'm trying to think of what I can do to open this guy that isn't just open this guy up that isn't just grab, and I'm kind of struggling to think of what it could be, but that's more because I'm stupid. And now I'm dead. That's a lie. Yeah, maybe you could see that coming from a mile away. It was push blocks that cost meter, and now it just costs assist. Okay. I feel like that might be a good change, but I don't know. I would have to play more in order to come to this conclusion. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm just pressing. Earlier today, I tweeted out advanced tech for 2x KO players, hold down back. And here I am now, getting absolutely fucked up by not holding down back. I will say it feels a little bit weird to have retreating guard on back A plus B, but then you have advancing guard on assist. Like, it does make sense when you think about what resource is being used, but in terms of like, oh, these are what the buttons are, oh Jesus, communicating, it does feel like a bit odd. I can't wait for them to add Shaco. I can't wait for you to get shot in the street. And I say that with all my love, but you know, it's true. The Twitch support, no. They're not gonna save you. Is game good? Game good. Game is good. Game is also like, it's such a nerd game, like in a good way. Like, how do I describe this? There is going to come a point, it might even already be here, but there is going to come a point where it is indecipherable if you haven't already played it. Because there's, not only do you have like left, right, all the rest of it going on, but it's like you have active tag, and you've got cooldowns, and you've got, well, you don't really have meter management, which I guess is whatever. But as the skill level gets higher and higher and higher, I would imagine situations just go on for longer and longer without like a break between you and a moment to breathe. No tag game ever had meter management, that's a true. I don't know if I'll literally give you a true, but I'll give you a true. Are traps a combo tool at all? Not 100% sure if I'm being completely honest, but I'm going to assume the answer is yes. Please tell me this still hits. It do! Perish. Alright. What do I need to do this round differently? Have more motion, be less bitch made, and maybe get a life in the process, but I doubt it. I fought this Alawi Vi guy that would just super off of any stray hit, then DHC into Alawi Tentacle, and then super, and you just die. I don't mean this to be rude. I think you might have played against, like, a guy who was just using auto combos. Because I also played against a guy who was just, like, supering off of every single stray hit, and I went, hold a second. I'm getting rocked by a guy who's pressing medium, medium, medium. And I've played this genre for upwards of 10 years. Simply kill them. And then when I simply killed them, you'll never guess what happened. They were dead. Who's the hardest character to play? That I have no idea. It's too early to say, like, oh, this character's really hard to play, this character's really easy to play. Especially because, like, some people are just gonna vibe with a concept more. And you can get away with, like, a ton of gimmick at the moment. That's not to say that this game won't probably always have a little bit of gimmick, but it's like you are hitting shit that in a month's time you'll never see again. Like this. This is gonna hit. And why is it gonna hit? I'm not sure. I told you! Did I not? Oh fuck. Yasuo has like stance cancel shit. Yeah, but his neutral isn't very difficult. Like all of his buttons are like really intuitive, and you don't really have to think about distance all that much. You press a button on Yasuo and you just kind of go like, well, I'll just link it from anywhere. Or at least that's what it was like in the first beta. It might not be like that anymore. Have I ever played Outer Wilds? I have. It's cinema. It was like one of those games that you finish and the hype around it is kind of, the hype around it made me think like, oh, there's gonna be more to it. And then, you know, I hit the ending, and I was like, what? That's it? What the hell? And then now, like, once a week, I'm like, that was the best game I've ever played. No, I haven't played the DLC. I've got the DLC, but I just kind of... I think I finished it. I was so, like, not enamored by it, but, like, it felt like I had finished my time with it. I played Outer Wilds for, like, 2 hours, and then I died in a black hole and never touched it. You missed out on maybe one of the best games ever made. I'm gonna throw it out there. You need to go back and finish it. It's really good. What controller do I use? I use a combo. I use a combo like everybody else because I'm sat here and I'm trying to pretend that I go against the grain, and yet in reality I can't help but be the sheeple. I am the sheep. Put me in the pen. Go on. Show me the shepherd. The shepherd is coaxing me into playing 2x KO, and I'm going, yes, yes. Combos are cool. I don't think combos are cool, but they are really reliable. Like, I had a... what was it called? I had one of the Razer fight sticks, and I loved that stick. But the problem is the cable just gave out constantly. It used a weird, like, format, and I was like, I don't really fuck with this. And especially for, like, travel, it was a pain in the ass. That's not to say that, the combo sticks can't be, annoyingly large. Annie will be a puppet character, let's not kid ourselves. I think you've got a very bold idea in your head that they would add Annie to the game in which people are beating the shit out of each other. I mean, it's not just that Annie is small, it's that Annie is a literal child. There's also a million different potential puppet characters that you could put in before Annie. Like, what are you gonna do with Yorick? I mean, that is implying that they want to do anything with Yorick. Doesn't DNF Duel have a literal child with a bear? No. It's not that, like, no one would ever make a child character. I mean, look at fucking, what is it called? Melty Blood. Melty Blood is filled with kids. And I'm not talking about the player base. Can't wait to play this game on a crowded local setup with no sound. You should be lucky that you have a local. You say that ironically, but realistically, you are living the dream. I was thinking this the other day, because I remember traveling up to Scotland for like maybe like a 40-man tournament back in... what year would it have been? This would have been Street Fighter V, but I was going full melee. Must have been like 2016, maybe? Dude. Don't nobody do it for the love of the game like we used to. I'm talking about melee, I'm not talking about FGC. Like, fucking FGC hasn't had locals for a while, from what I'm aware, in the UK. Like, basically, since Tekken decided that we were actually going to have real net play. But, like, you used to have to really pull your finger out your ass in order to play a game you hardly even knew if you really liked. It was beast. People are like, oh, I want my life to be a movie, but then they aren't willing to, what the fuck was that? Hello? But then they aren't willing to travel for hours to act like they're in a movie. Glenesis? I don't think it was Glenis. Oh wait, no, it might have been Glenesis. It was a while ago. I just know they don't have love in their heart the way that I did. And the way that I still do. No, don't end the set. What do you mean? Oh, come on. Are we not all trying to learn? Are we not all in this together? We have what? Like maybe like a week before all of the League of Legends people hop on this game, and you are trying to disrespect me and yourself by not improving as a whole? I just find that insulting. Some people just don't have love in their heart the way that I do. Oh, I keep fucking selecting 2 Exorcists. Ugh. I would like if they had character memory in casual play, or like input memory in casual play, because I don't want to be mashing into the wrong assist if I know that at some point I have had the right assist. I get it the first time that you're in the game, but anytime after that, I'm like, please, come on, give it to me. I think the only time that it makes sense is in offline mode. Then it makes perfect sense. Because in offline mode, it's like, well, people are going to be switching inputs all the time. Hopefully, there being duos will help keep the League of Legends players in. I think it will help everyone stick in, to be fair. Like, the fact that you can have someone who's, like, only kind of into the game be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll play, like, 2 or 3. Just to, like, play with the homie. I think that's a huge plus in the game's favor. I don't know if it's going to, like, manage to make EU care, because, I mean... And I mean EU, like, League of Legends care. Because, I mean, we're Europe, we care about Counter-Strike and maybe playing League of Legends. But it'll hopefully keep, like, NA and the rest of those lots satisfied. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? Calvo Massey or Leon Calvo? What does this mean? I feel like I have entered into a world in which I only understand half of the words. And that's fine, but also, what are you saying? Calvo is bad in Portuguese? Uh-oh. I did duos with friends for like 7 hours yesterday. It was a blast. I don't think I have homies that would be into a fighting game. Homies that would be into a fighting game even on like a duos level. Like, we're struggling to like keep our attention with GTA. Like, I don't think 2XKO is making the cut personally. But maybe that's also fine because they have made a game for sickos and like I'm the sicko. So, should I really be complaining when they have made my video game? We'll call it a read, even though it was bullshit. I think that was a happy birthday. They're both dead, let's go! I got the title screen, they did. Title drop? How many hours into the stream? Cinema. They call it Dragon's Dogma 2, how they drop the title screen right at the end of the game after you've already finished it. Is the ball move busted, or does he just like using it? I'm a very stupid guy, and I am simply not responding. I'm very, like, checked out today. It's very frustrating. My brain is just not engaged with the source. Ugh. I finished editing Slop, and my brain immediately went, you got nothing left in the tank, brother. Pop an Adderall? I could pop a coffee. I'm sweating. Oh, shit. He's just too venom pilled. He sees a ball and he can only hit it. I need to make a coffee. Fucking hell. The amount of times I fucked up that chat message, and it's not even you for once, chatter. 90% of the time, I'm like, the chat is dumb. They can't type. Today, it's like, this one's all me. Wait, what did I do? Wait, what? What did I just do? I looked away from the screen because I saw the, like, little follow notification. Not to say that it's your fault, Gunthers, but, you know, something did happen, and I didn't see what it was. And it was directly because of you. What do you have to say for yourself? Yup, my B. That's the only thing he can say. Chillin' dude really was right in that moment. You blocked his burst? I can block his burst? Next, you're going to be telling me that you can do that in Guilty Gear as well. You're going to be telling me that you can grab burst in Guilty Gear, and you'll be lying to me. You'll go to the wiki, it will say you can do it. Have you ever done it, chatter? I doubt it. Grow one hair out the top of your head. I'm not doing the Homer Simpson. Although it would be... It would... you know what? You might be right. No offense, but you really are going the Barry evolutionary branch on the British side. Indecipherable sentence, and yet somehow it still makes perfect sense. Scientists are baffled, and I am the scientist. Is Hatsune Miku in 2XKO yet? No, but she will be soon. I was going to be upset at you, but then I remembered the trailer came out like yesterday, so yes. I'll get like one more decent set in, because I have to go and make food, and I have to go and make dogs food, and I have to go and pet dog. All very high responsibilities, I know. I cannot get over the idea that my tag is on what I normally use for Roman cancel. I don't know why, but the brain is just not doing with the buttons. And not in the way that, like, most people seem to. I remember in the first alpha, people were like, one button specials, I can't be fucking dealing with it. But for me, it's like, I just don't, the buttons just don't line up. Yeah, I could go into the little settings and change them, but I'm a gamer on the internet. I want to bitch and moan for no particular reason. Let me have that, Tom. I don't mind one-button specials, but two different one-button specials just feels weird, and I don't know why. It might be the case that your brain is, and I'm not saying that you're a smasher, because that's an offensive term for some reason, but it might be that your brain is going into smash mode, and being like, oh, I have a B button, when in reality it needs to be going into Rising Thunder mode, where in reality you just need to lock in a little bit harder. For me, it's that I feel like I don't have enough buttons on my controller. That's peculiar, but you're living your best life. You're brave for saying it in the chat. I do disagree with you, however, and for that reason, you've been considered wrong. To hell with you. Go to the first layer of hell, not second, not third, you know, the light punishment. It got easier for me when I changed my button layout, yeah, I'll give you that. But I mean, this is also fighting games. In my head, I'm like, if it's not default, I'm playing like a little weenie. You gotta remember, I come from Melee, but like, I'm the Melee generation where I'm like, smash boxes are cheating. So like, I don't want anything that's custom or different from the default. I only changed mine because it was like, whoa, this clearly isn't how it's supposed to work. And then I changed it to whatever the game was saying. I'm in the Let's Play dimension. Yeah, we play this game and then it's like, we're donezo. I'm just in the Let's Play dimension. We'll come back tomorrow, energized, and hopefully with a little bit of work done on the main channel video. Because that's kind of been neglected over the last couple of days, which isn't great. The next main channel video is going to be about, somehow in 2009, okay, so 2008 rolls around, and EA lost $454 million. And it's like, that's kind of crazy, but it is also 2008, like, it makes a lot of sense. And then the following year, they lose $1 billion, and it's like, what? And it was initially going to be like a footnote in a video about SSX, but I was just like, I'm able to write too much about this. This is going into a different, video. Okay, cool. I am going to disappear. I will probably come back tomorrow with more energy and probably a bit more understanding of what's going on. This is one of those games where there's so much happening, where there's just so much going on that you kind of need to hit the autopilot before you can start saying words alongside trying to have a conversation. It's very difficult, but also that's kind of exactly what I wanted. Does this game have bullshit microtransaction things? If it does, okay, it probably absolutely will, because let's be honest, this is like a modern video game. But in the beta, it doesn't seem to be enabled because I haven't been able to find my way to the shop to buy premium currency. Not that I would, even though I will, you know, Oh, sorry. I saw microtransaction shit and just, like, filled in the rest of the sentence. I'm tired. I'm the EP guy. Okay. I disappear now. Bye-bye. I will come back with actual energy tomorrow. Blambo. Explode.